Hello, everyone. I am Catwoman,
And I'm Gadget Goddess, and we are
your homegirls of tech.
here on the Gadget Chats podcast. Happy Tuesday!
Happy Tuesday and happy New
Happy New
Year's
Year's
Eve.
Eve.
Yes. Are you doing anything for New Year's Eve, Kimmy?
I'll be right here. So if anybody wants to
Same.
have an after party, I'm down like four flats.
Yeah.
Ah,
I might still have some drinks drinking. So,
yeah. I got some drink. I got a drink on deck too, but I got wine for the new year.
oh, nice. That's good. I have chips for the New Year's.
Are we visible? I don't see any eyeballs. Look up in the corner.
Oh, it says 0. I think it's just something
Okay,
going on with StreamYard, but
yeah, I was
people are
gonna say I
talking.
see it on YouTube. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just making sure we were actually visible.
So for those on the replay listening, we are currently live on YouTube. That's how we're doing it now. And we have people in the live chat and everything. So if you ever want to check out the YouTube video, our link to our YouTube channel is on there. But if you just want to listen to the audio, keep on listening.
Right, because we know, unlike us, other people have lives and plans, and they're out doing things tonight.
hmm I know we help people with their commute too, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start with ¿Qué pasa? What is going on with us? So, with our YouTube channel, we have 214 subscribers. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you for those who subscribed. On our Twitter, we have 137 followers. Yay! And on Instagram, we have 115 followers. Yay! Look at that Mate 30 Pro. So pretty. And then on Facebook, we have 71 followers. Yay! So today we have some tech deals.
Well, I found a tech deal. How about that?
Yeah.
A tech deal.
A tech deal, yeah. So this is from GameSpot by Gian Sites. Today only, Sega Genesis Mini for $35. Its lowest price yet.
So it's cheaper than it was on Black Friday and pre-Christmas.
That's awesome. So anybody who wants to go down that nostalgia, only $35. That's awesome. You could play, with your kids because it has a second console, and you could bring them back to the olden times so that way they can appreciate the graphics that they have now.
It didn't get jacked up like the Nintendo, you know?
Yeah.
I have the classic Nintendo, but I didn't pay $100 for it.
Oh, really? How much you pay for it? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but I know I didn't pay 100.
That's awesome. I like how on the Sega Genesis it says 16-bit. 16-bit. That was a jam. So if anybody wants to get that, go ahead and get it, y'all. Links are in the description. What were you gonna say?
No, I was telling Dr. Donna that we do have something for her. It's going to be included in the podcast. So
yes.
And hello to everybody in the chat. I don't want anybody to think we're ignoring it.
Yes. So for our new tech purchases, Kimmy bought a lot of stuff. The first one is the Mate 30 Pro.
I'm sorry, I'm tweeting out this link. Okay.
So first is the Mate 30 Pro, which she opened live on last week's podcast.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Show us.
Oh, I got my clear case on tonight, so I don't have to keep pulling my case off like I did last week.
Yeah. I like how it changes colors based off of different lighting situations. Like right now it looks gray, but in the picture it looks purple.
Let's see if I can get this to I want to stop looking at it. I have this nifty little I like
cool
animated lock screens. So
yeah, and yours can handle it because you have a lot of battery.
But they're free. Unlike, well, I'm not gonna crack on anybody. I've had some free Samsung themes too, but I paid for some.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, the import phone.
Another tech purchase is you got a dual easy wing screen
Now, I
protector.
can't really show you this because it wraps all the way around the screen. It goes all the way
Yeah,
around to where the power button is and comes to the back. But
yeah.
being it has the waterfall screen, all this is screen here. So you want to protect
Mm-hmm.
everything you can, being the case is basically no sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's cool. So it's a screen protector. It's a plastic sheet screen protector that goes. What were you gonna say?
also, there's a video by Tech Odyssey who shows you how to put on said screen protector, not on this phone, but on a Samsung something another. Him and his
Mm-hmm.
wife use them on their S10s, I believe.
Oh,
So
cool.
yes, it's kind of complicated because you pull the first. There's like 4 layers to this thing. You pull the
Yeah.
first layer off, and when you stick it on the phone, it kind of pulls all the dust and stuff off, and then you pull off another layer, squeegee that down, and then the other layer and squeegee that down. So
Oh, so this is a squeegee method. How did it turn out for you? Did you get any bubbles?
I got 2 bubbles, but a day or two and they're gone. As long as they're
Oh, that's
not
perfect.
massive, yeah, self healing,
Mm-hmm.
good stuff.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, I'm glad you had a good experience with this. It's always good to find good screen protectors.
Yes, and I like to share my accessories.
Another accessory that you got is a scrunchy wristband.
No, it's an Apple Watch band. Yeah, see, I have
Yeah,
it on.
scrunchy wristband.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even have the Apple Watch on, but yeah,
That is so cool.
yeah. And a couple of sellers on Amazon will actually give you a scrunchie with it, but I don't really
Oh,
have much
really?
hair right now. Yeah.
That's cool. This is the sunflower one. They have a whole bunch of different other prints. Uh, this one is either a cow or spots,
I
Dalmatians.
do have that one too.
You do?
Okay. Yeah, I have it right here handy.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. But I have the sunflower one. I just don't see it. Okay. Here
It's more
you
like
might be like,
snow leopard print, that one.
make sure I don't knock anything over. But yes, this is my bands.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a drawer of bands. So yeah, here is the sunflowers. So I'm really thinking that you can probably wash these. I don't wear them like anywhere that I'm gonna get filthy. So
Mm-hmm.
I do have a drawer. They go into an organizer here, a drawer of bands.
That is so cool. So this scrunchie is pretty awesome. Links are in the description for these things. Amazon affiliate links.
You never understand us, Carl, because we like glitter cases, and I have one on the way. I can't wait till it gets here so I can show it on the podcast.
Yeah, these scrunchies are so convenient. Because the good thing about it is that they fit
Yeah,
snugly, right?
you could just slide it on and slide it off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's awesome. Wow. Did they only have them for Apple Watches?
I haven't looked for samples. I'll do that just for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. So next thing is articles. Oh no, yes. Part of the articles is we got to show Dr. Donna
Catwoman left
Walter.
off a couple of Mate 30 accessories, but the links are there. It's like a screen protector, a camera protector is one of them, and
Oh,
then
nice.
the Rinky case,
You didn't
the
give me a picture
camouflage.
for them, so
They are
I
on
can't
there.
put it.
They're linked.
You told me not to bring up the Amazon links. Anyways,
No, I put
so
pictures. I attach pictures of all the accessories. You have to scroll over. Yes.
I did. Okay. So this one's for Dr. Donna Walter. This is van71.vatcave.net.
These are
Explain.
all the phones that will carry your beloved Band 71 Dr. Donna. When you ask in every stream, is this phone compatible? There's a chart and it tells you if it has voice over LTE and things of that nature. So you can look up said things and find out if this phone's going to work for you. This should help you tremendously. I thought about you when I
Awesome.
found it. Yeah.
This is
This is
great.
just for Dr. Donna and anybody else who has T-Mobile. I do too, but I don't really
Mm-hmm.
care for Band 71. And I forget what the other one is. It's like 66, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 bands she's really concerned about. So
Yeah.
I wanted to help.
Perfect. Thank you. Give it a look, y'all. Link in the description. So, another article we have here from Droid
Hey,
Life by Tim. Galaxy Note 10 Lite sports a flat screen in new photos.
Sneak Mobile. None of my phones have Band 71. So she asked about every phone we talk about. That's why I got this link for her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on. So this is the Note 10 Lite.
Mm-hmm. This is really cool. The Note 10 Lite is seeming to be better than the beefy Notes. It has a headphone jack and a flat screen. I'm very interested in this phone. I can't wait for it to come out to see, what all colors it has and all that stuff. Supposedly, it's supposed to be announced on CES along with the S10 Lite. So we'll see. But I don't know. This one's seeming a whole lot better than the other ones.
Well, it's cheaper than what's the other light that's coming?
It's cheaper than the S10 Lite.
Right. So
Yeah.
Michael West has the I like the curved screen better. That's kind of odd. A lot of people like flat screens.
Yeah. In this article, it also shows that this phone with the flat screen was also Photoshop because
Yeah, did you see
there's like
that?
they're like, what is up with this little dent right here where the fabric meets with the phone? So I don't know. We'll see what that's all about. But it's very exciting. 2020 is starting to seem kind of promising. On to the next article is a Forbes article by Johan Moreno. Google Graveyard. These Google services will disappear in 2020. In the arms of an angel.
The only one I had ever heard of was Google Hangouts.
I know. I didn't even know about the other
Google
ones that they
Fabric?
had on here.
Wasn't Fabric one of them?
Fabric, I'd not heard of it, but they've integrated it. Okay, let's go through them one by one. There's only 4 of them. So obviously Google Hangouts, it's still around. You can use it,
Well,
but
it's
it's
not
not tied to
20.
YouTube.
Yeah, but no, it's going away June 2020. You're not going to be able to use it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, and I use it. I go back and forth with my daughters on.
Right. My son, I said sons. My son loves it. I have one
Yeah.
child. I don't know where I got the other one from, but my son loves it.
Can you predict your future?
Let's not speak those words. Anyway, hey, Redbird, long time no see. It's good to see people in the chat I hadn't seen in a while. Welcome, Joan. Carl is going to leave us alone now. But
so the next one is Google Cloud Print, which is expected to be shutting down December 31st of 2020.
I think now there's so many other alternatives to print, so that really won't matter to most people.
It's been more seamless now that we really don't need Google Print, and a lot of people are choosing not to use it. That they're like, might as well close it. The next one is Google Hire, which is part of Google Suite. It was a little builder, so you could like try to hire people and scope stuff out. Yeah, all right. Well, I guess people are not really using it, so they're getting rid of it. And then last one is Fabric, which was slated for closure in 2019. It's a mobile app development tool, Fabric, that will be shutting down in March of 2020. Google acquired Fabric from Twitter in 2017 and now has merged it with app development tools and Firebase.
Google
and
Fabric,
another database account.
Google Fabric.
Well, basically, Fabric, it's not like textile fabric, like a shirt or something. Google Fabric is basically step 2 of building a UI.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Google takes all of these things and they just throw them up against the wall and they say, hey, what's going to work?
Yeah.
Instead of taking their time and just putting something decent out.
What they do is they stick it up against the wall, and as they do it, they start shooting arrows to see which one's going to die.
But see, they'll put out multiple things that are similar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, weren't Allo and Duo similar?
Yes, they are very similar.
Okay.
Yeah. And which one are they getting rid of? Both? I don't even know. Man. I just choose not to use them since I'm going to die anyways.
Right. And it breaks your heart when it's something you actually like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I hated that went away? Being able to send messages in YouTube. I used to send people videos all the time. Hey, you need to watch this video. Yeah. And it went
Yeah,
away.
and
I
they
was
got
like,
rid of
why?
it. I knew they were getting rid of it, but I didn't realize the impact until it was gone. And I'm like, no, I was sharing a video. But now
Sneeze,
they just got rid of it and they put it on Google Photos.
Sneed Mobile, Sneed Mobile says, even if it sticks, they still get rid of it, which is true in
That,
some
that
cases.
that's why I say they throw it up against the wall and then they shoot arrows at it.
So they kill it twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't let nothing survive. Even if it's successful, kill it. They're like Kylo Ren.
Okay.
All right, so the next one is by Business Insider by Aria Bendix. A homeless shelter is about to open inside Amazon's headquarters. Its director says it's not on corporations to solve the homelessness problem. So it's on the campus, so it's across the street, but they're basically having a whole building where it's going to be um, a homeless shelter. It's going to be run by Mary's Place. So they actually had a shelter near there, which was only temporary because what they do is they go in to, you know, buildings that are old and they turn them into homeless shelters, whether it's restaurants, old businesses, and things like that. And they had one nearby and they were closing that down. And then Amazon just came and said, hey, you want this permanent building? And it's going to house up to 275 people. It's for families to stay in this shelter. It's also pet friendly. They'll have like a communal shower place and also like a kitchen area and stuff like that. And some people are obviously saying it shouldn't be Amazon's job to solve this problem, but someone has to do it, right? And if they're willing to do it, then that's awesome. So Amazon is paying for the rent of it. It's not like the government is paying for it. It is going to be coming out of Amazon's pocket.
I
So
hope it's a
I
write
think,
off or something, though.
well, Amazon didn't pay any taxes last year,
Okay.
anyways. So it doesn't even matter when it comes to whether it's not is going to be a tax break. But this is kind of like a feel good article, and the government is not doing anything about it. And so a private corporation is deciding to step in with another private entity. I think that's cool.
It's different. I wish more corporations would adopt this.
Yeah, absolutely. And imagine somebody being in a shelter, they're right next to Amazon. They could possibly get a job easier, you know? And then it'll help them move out of that shelter and then they can have their own place. So that's good as well. And the place is beautiful. Like, this is the building and this is what it looks like.
I can
There
see
was some
traveling
pictures here.
homeless people now, like I'm headed that way.
Yeah. So this is the facility. It looks really nice. It's not like a place where you would go and be ashamed of being, which helps too, because especially when you're going through something like that, the last thing you want to do is see four walls around you that suck. So having beauty around you does help uplift your spirit. So that's cool. Good job, Amazon. Anything else you want to say?
No.
Oh, cool. So the next article, iPhone's emergency SOS feature saves woman from attempted sexual assault. That's
You,
awesome.
you know how many times I accidentally hit this feature? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to call the police. Like,
Yeah.
I found this and I was like, oh, it worked for good for somebody.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
awesome. Well, remember we talked about that story once where a woman passed away while she was wearing her Apple Watch, and they said, "Oh, she died of, they didn't know why she died, but they actually found out that it was a homicide because of the tracker." So here is tech again, being a boss and saving somebody from a life-threatening situation.
Well, we had the house that blew up from the gas explosion here where the husband survived, but the wife didn't, and he called from his Apple Watch. And that's the only way they found him. Like they were digging, trying to find him, and he was able to call them and
Wow.
give his location.
Wow.
Even though you couldn't tell where he was in the house, he was like he was near the garage, but there was no more garage, but they could find
Yeah.
him.
But this is good, a good thing for people to keep in mind, because our watches can do things like this, not just only Apple watches, but other watches as well. Oh,
I am not
Gigi.
going to take this bullying that I did. I did not peer pressure Mike into anything. For those listening on the podcast, Tech King Mike has said I have peer pressured him into a Mate 30. I have not. If anybody, I've peer pressured Spectacular Gadgets. I'm
Yeah.
working on her very hard.
You're
So
like, come. Teching Mike says that an Apple Watch also saved the man in Florida. That's awesome. Yeah. So it's good to know all the features that our tech has, so that way we can use it when there's a life-threatening situation, or just any
or when you
type of
accidentally
way that
call
it
the
could be
police.
beneficial.
I'm just kidding.
It's like you know how you accidentally called the police.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's a great article. Definitely check it out, you guys. So next article is by Android Authority from Hal D. Simmons. Realme will now show ads in Color OS. Here's how to disable them. Oh, thank you.
I know we have some people that are overseas listeners and people who are like me who like to use imports. So I figure I'd plug this for those,
Yeah.
I think when Huawei did it a while back, everybody was tweeting me like, "Oh my God, are you getting advertisements now? Are you getting ads?" And I was like, "No. If you use a lock screen like I do, you don't get ads. But if you use their lock screen, then yeah, you would get ads." So that's kind of how that works. I don't know how this one works on this phone though.
Yeah. So whoever has the Realme and wants to figure out how to get rid of that, come to the article. It'll tell you. It says, step 1, tap settings, additional settings, get recommendation. Step 2, disable get recommendations toggle. The end. So check it out, y'all.
That's really quick though. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
like it takes an act of Congress to get the thing off, but that's
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty simple. Thank you, Hal D. Simmons. All right. So we got our next article here.
Oh dang, I pulled up the wrong one.
Yeah, I pulled up the wrong one too.
You linked the wrong one.
I did, didn't I?
I'm looking for that.
I'll go back to it. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. This one is
It wasn't meant to be.
a spooky article. So, smart device maker Wise confirms data leak that could affect millions. A lot of people I know have Wise. A lot of
I was
people.
gonna say I don't know a soul. Does anybody in the chat have a Wise?
Well, when they first came out, they started selling it to a lot of YouTubers, and it was like $25, and the quality is really good. But you have to set it up on your own, and you could save it to hard drive and all that good stuff. And I know a lot of YouTubers that were who were also getting like the pro version and stuff like that. So it just sucks because a lot of people praise this company. It's like, if you want to get a home security system on the low, this is the one to go to. And the fact that there was a security leak sucks. So they did post a blog post on Friday about it, that they don't have all the answers yet. Change your passwords to everything. If you're this person that has a password, same password for everything.
Okay, Check the Tech has one.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to see if anybody we knew would be affected. I've never heard of Wise. See, I'm in the dark.
Yeah, I would say disconnect your Wise in the meantime, because you don't know if
he said they sent him an email
and stuff like that. Oh. They did. Okay, good. That's good. But yeah, check the text says the data breach isn't that bad at all. It isn't, but it's an awakener too.
Yeah,
especially when it's like something that you use to monitor your home.
See, Barry Johnson is smart. He says he has a Wise. Stop clicking when I click.
Sorry.
But he figured it would be breached, like everything else we put on the internet. So
Yeah.
he put it in a place that didn't mind being breached. Okay.
Okay. That's awesome. He was thinking ahead. But that's kind of sucks
Hey.
that everything that we use, it'll probably be breached.
At some point in
So
time, yeah.
brace yourself. Brace
Hmm.
yourself.
Put duct
So
tape over your cameras. You did.
yeah, if you're someone who has Wise and haven't checked your email in a long time, check this out. Go check your emails. Check out this article.
Everybody
Yeah.
says Travis McPee has one as well. So yeah.
Oh, he does.
He
Okay.
probably got his email though. As much stuff as he's ordered on Amazon recently. I'm sure he's checking his email.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Travis McPee.
um.
I am going to find you one Spectacular Gadgets. I'm all off topic. We're gonna find her a Mate 30 Pro in the global version. Yes, we are.
You're gonna find her a good.
Yeah, we're gonna get the hookup. We're gonna hook her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So this
Sound like
one is. Sorry. This one is by Destructoid.com.
his is not the global version. Tech King Mike. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So Final Fantasy VII Remake opening movie leaked online. And this is by Chris Moyes. He said it actually gave him goosebumps. Me and Kimmy saw it. It's off the
It's so
charts.
awesome. Yeah.
We're not going to play the whole thing. We're not going to play the whole thing because we don't want to get in trouble, okay? But I'm just going to play the last part of it. Just the little last part of it. Because what I want you guys to pay attention is when the cutscene ends and then it goes into game mode, it looks seamless. It looks like the whole thing is a cutscene. I'm so happy. Let's watch this.
Oh, you gonna show them the part that you lost your stuff about, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so here we go. Play. So that's where they finish off the guard. Here's Barrett. He's telling them we're gonna move forward with the plan.
Yeah.
So here comes Cloud, right?
Man.
Oh my God, amazing. And now the camera goes behind him and he starts walking. Oh!
And you're right into the game.
Oh, you're in the game. That's the game. That's the game.
That game is gonna be so high.
Oh, I can't wait till it comes out. I'm so happy we have a PS4. It's gonna
Mike,
be great.
Look, I'm gonna make a group called Searching for a Mate 30 Pro, and I'm gonna put you and Spec Tech in it. And when I find stuff, I'm just gonna send it over there. How about that?
So I hope somebody found it as impressive as I did. I'm just like, whoa. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
Mike, this is the remake of the 7. If you like 7 as much as I did, I gotta have this game. Like, I gotta play this.
And then look at Aerith's face here. She doesn't look as chibi as she looked in the movie. In the movie, her face was a little shorter. Mm-hmm. So it kind of made her look a little younger. But now their faces are more elongated. And a lot of people were upset with that because they're like, that's what we liked about it, because they look kind of young. But now they look a little bit older. But I love that they look way more realistic and more adult looking now. So cool.
Yeah, and for the discussion about the Mate 30 Pro going on in the chat, I understand not wanting the Chinese variant. I'm partial to the global international variant too, because you can change launchers and stuff. You cannot change the launcher on the Chinese version. So,
yep.
But you're not missing much else. If you go over to XDA, they will tell you it's not much difference in the two.
Mm-hmm. So next article.
This was my favorite funny article. I put it at the end.
This is by xslmag.com by Trent Fitzgerald. Hasbro Toy Company has now officially owns Death Row Records.
How hardcore is that now? Death Row is owned by a toy company. Come on now.
Yes. Oh my goodness. What are they going to do? Are they going to clean up the image now? Like, what's going to happen? Like... Oh my God, this is gonna be awesome. Like, just like we don't know. I mean, obviously, like all them people, they're not really there anymore at death row, but
Right.
it's just
It's
funny.
funny. Yeah.
Especially because of the way that they portrayed themselves all these years, just like all hardcore and gangster, and now they're owned by Hasbro. Like, who would have thought? If you told me that that was gonna happen 20 years from now, I would have been like, okay, you lying.
See, we always throw an article in there that's not really tech related, but gives you a little laugh. Remember the article about the phone? What was the phone? You know the phone we put up here, and everybody's like the foldable joint that looked like the royal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gosh, what is it? It was
The
by
gangster
Pablo
dude.
Escobar's
Yeah,
brother.
Pablo Escobar's phone. Yes.
Yeah. That's actually hilarious. So, night night death row. I mean, what are they gonna call it now instead of death row?
Oh,
Call it life
Hasbro can
row.
be hardcore. You just never know.
They could be. We don't know. That's actually hilarious. Oh yeah, I found the article. Well, I found the name of the article that I was missing.
We have we have all kinds of conversations going on in the chat. I want to
I know.
ask Night Tech if he said he got the Chinese bloatware off, but I just wanted to know did he flash a ROM and can he do launchers now since the Chinese version couldn't?
Mm.
He said potato row. I like that for death row. Hey, you put Mr. Potato Head in some gangster stuff.
Yo,
Toy Story 5.
Pierce. Yeah, he can get Pierce. He has for it already. So, last article is that Uber is suing California to block gig worker law going into effect. So, we talked about this before because Emily did a podcast about it and she did an article about it, about California basically passed a law saying that if you work for a company like Uber, you're no longer considered a contract worker. You're considered an employee. So now Uber is suing California to try to undo that. We'll see how that goes, but as of tomorrow, it has to go into effect. So in the meantime, they're just gonna have to follow the rules. We'll see what happens. So yeah.
row your boat records. Oh, recordings. Or did you mean records? That's kind of funny.
That's actually, I like that play on words.
Hey. Well, yeah, you can get the app drawer regardless, I thought. Mine has the app drawer, I don't know. Hey, Two Phones. Hey, Tana. Hey, Simply Beth. Hey, Shay. It's a lot of people that weren't really commenting that are commenting. We're finished with the articles, and that's when we kind of free ball with the chat. So,
yeah. Hey, hubby, Cecil Betty.
Oh yeah, I saw him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Come on over here, Mike, so I can light you up for all those problems you were trying to cause me earlier. I'm still trying not to cuss, but I slipped and put an S on a word, and all of a sudden I'm having kids. No.
No S at the end.
My son, not sons.
By the way, Kimmy showed this video on Twitter that I can't stop watching. And I downloaded the video and she's like, how'd you do it? I was like, I went to Google and I typed download Twitter videos. The first link that came up, I was able to put in the link and I was able to download the video. So if you guys find something that you like from Twitter and you need to download it, Google is your friend.
You didn't cause anything, Mike. Mike, you started it. Ooh. And Cecil, there's no congratulations in order.
Your sons.
I am not lighting up today.
You're not lighting up today? Oh, so I have a new Samsung Galaxy Watch. It looks the same.
You said it's new, or you got a new bezel, right?
No, I got a completely different one. It just looks the same. I got the Frontier version because with this one you can swim with it. It still has the bezel. It's still
Well,
a
I
Gear
tell you,
S3.
the cat family has unlimited funds in their household.
Well, I got it on Swappa for a really good deal. It was only
Uh,
$100.
that is good.
And yeah, and it looked good. It had some scratches on it, so I just slapped this bezel on and put a case over it and this Milanese band. And then I gave my old one to my twin sister. And she was like, "Oh, thank you. That's so nice. But I don't need a watch. I got my phone. I don't need a watch." So I gave her the watch and I told her all the things it could do. I'm like, you could pay anywhere with it. Uh, you can obviously track your workouts. It'll do it automatically. You can challenge people. So we're challenging each other. I'm already losing. And I was telling her, you don't have to go to your phone to look at your calculator. You can do it from your watch. She's like, oh, I'm like, yes. So I was telling her all these things you could do with your watch. And she's like, I feel like I've been missing out. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of great things that tech can do. I know a lot of it seems like a gimmick, but when you actually get in and start using it and incorporating it into your life, it's not a gimmick. So yeah, for me, MST is life. MST is life. Life.
Tana said the cat couple got all the money.
We got
Where's
all
the
that.
kitty?
He's chilling over there with his sisters.
Oh, okay. He said he
was trying to climb this wall earlier. I was trying to record him, and I did a little bit, but I couldn't post a video because my daughter was cursing in the background when she was playing video games. I'm like,
well, Baron, you missed the whole podcast. That's how much you missed. No, I'm just kidding. He was here earlier.
Dr. Donna Walter has an opinion. Dr. Donna Walter has an opinion about the article about Uber. It's saying that California is trying to squeeze every tax dollar possible. As an employee, you can't take the same deductions as an independent contractor. That's very true. I can see both sides. I can see both sides of it because at the same time, they don't have to pay their contractors as much. It's a double-edged sword. There is no happy medium. People want to pay low rates, but it comes at a price.
And then they try to make it so it's like, oh, you got to be a regular employee. You got to take lunch breaks. You're going to have vacation time and sick time. And yeah.
And you can't work whenever you want. You have to be off the clock for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, like truck drivers, anybody else who drives, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Uber gobbled up the taxi industry. With this California law, it basically turns Uber just like the taxi companies.
Yeah, because depending on where I am in Charlotte, well, they've made it here so only certain taxis can drive to the airport. So I'm limited to those companies to begin with.
Yeah.
And so it might be cheaper for me to just use an Uber instead of a taxi because taxi has a flat fee. But if it's prime time Uber hours, then it's better to get the taxi.
Ooh, when I went to New York and I had the taxi take me to the airport, everything was already prepaid. The hotel was prepaid. The taxi was prepaid, everything. And the guy was like, all right, you're going to give me a tip now? No, I prepaid for this. $105 for you to take me to my hotel and back.
Don't eat yellow snow.
That's true. Cecil says that the Cali law is messing with truck drivers. I bet the ones in California, because I bet a lot of truck drivers go contract too, right? Yeah.
Probably. Oops.
Says you can't look at Uber as a small business for taxes. Well, basically, a lot of people were using it as their part-time job. Like, oh, I ain't got nothing to do. Let me kill 4 hours. Let me get in the car and drive around.
Just go drive,
pick up some people, right? But it got to the point that people were using Uber so much and not taxis that Uber started putting down their rates for drivers, and they weren't getting tips. They just recently incorporated tips into Uber driving about 1.5 years ago. but the damage was already done. People were already used to not paying taxes. Not only that, um, it was hurting people more because now Uber was becoming their main job just because of the way it was set up, and they were killing the taxi industries and stuff like that. So I think that's most likely why Cali put up this law, but it's not only California that's incorporating it as a state law. Massachusetts is doing it, Connecticut, and I forget the third one. Check out Emily D. Baker's podcast and her website. She breaks it all down. She tells you what are the other states that are also going for this type of law as well.
My brother just saw the Final Fantasy remake intro,
Yeah.
and he sent me all kinds of dancing gifts. Like, he's so excited. I'm telling you, y'all need to go watch the whole thing. Like, we just showed you the end and the hotness and how it just flows. But from the beginning, it was a little bit that I thought was kind of stretched out. But other than that, the whole
the part where like showing Aerith was good, and
but it was drawn out a little bit. Yeah,
and then they pulled out. I was like, oh, Shinra. Like back then when you used to see Shinra, you didn't think it was that big. Now you're looking at Shinra and you're like, whoa, this is a massive place. This is awesome. But we talked about it too, how the game is going to come out in stages. So first is going to be Shinra, I believe, and Nibelheim. And then, so it's not like the whole game. You're not playing the whole game all at once. It'll come out in stages. So that's cool. I'm excited. Got to make sure to free up some hard drive space if there isn't.
You ready, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cecil has been playing Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2 while he's been here, and I've been watching him play it. And I was like, oh, let me go listen to the lore of Final Fantasy X while he's playing the video game. I'm just like, And then when they came out with Final Fantasy X-3, so what they did was they put out the digitally remastered version of 10 and 10-2. And then at the end, there was a secret audio that you could play. And it's basically after 10-2. And everybody was pissed. Oh my God. Have you listened to it?
Mm-mm.
Yo. So basically, Auron has a daughter, right? And she is trying to get with Titus, taking him away from Yuna. I'm like, what? Oh, everybody was pissed. I'm like, yeah, this ain't. So yeah. They didn't actually turn it into a game for you know.
This is the Mate 30 Pro. It's not the OnePlus.
Oh, they thought it was the OnePlus.
My history with OnePlus is very bad, so I don't really have many positive things to say about OnePlus. I only owned one. But I know other people are like, oh, go try another one. I was like, maybe after 6 months, after it's out and the bugs are done.
That's what they used to say to Easy all the time. You got a lemon, buy it from a different carrier, get a different version. And he bought like three phones of the same one. And he's like, they all have the same problem.
Well, see, all I needed to do was when I went over into their, what do you call it? Where you can go and it's like other people talking about the phone and stuff. It was like a forum. Yeah. It was a OnePlus forum. And I wasn't the only one that could not make phone calls and people couldn't hear me. And I was just like, oh, okay. It's not just one lemon. It's a ton of lemons.
Yeah.
So,
But like out of all the cell phone companies, iPhone is the fastest company to come out with updates. If you have any other phone and there's a problem, they come out with an update, but it'll probably take 15 to 30 days to correct the problem. And so you got to do a rigmarole.
Usually when iPhone has a problem, it's terrible. Like it's risking your information or it's bricking phones. So yeah, they usually do have to come out with a quick update.
Yeah, they do. Like remember, you couldn't send anybody a certain symbol. They just shut down your phone.
Look at little Baron. I had a OnePlus. I just didn't have it but a week.
LeBaron, you had a OnePlus longer than anybody.
Well, see, with mine, I didn't know it was a problem because I had been talking on Bluetooth. So I didn't know until I put the phone to my ear that the phone couldn't make calls.
I'm the type of person that I either use the speaker or I use Bluetooth. I don't ever put it up to my ear. So if there was a problem with my phone, I probably wouldn't even know.
Donna, he knew it was a Mate 30. He was talking about Sharky asking if it was a OnePlus. Michael West says he's using his 6T. I like the McLaren editions of that phone. They're pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tech King Mike had one.
Sharky said he had that exact issue with Essential, had to return it because the mic was broken out of the box. No one could hear me. That is whack.
Yeah, that was my 7 Pro. And everybody's like, just get another one. I was just like, how about no?
Buy me it, please. Buy it.
Yeah.
Ugh. But at least you didn't send that other phone back. You were able to use that one.
Which one?
I forgot what it was that you had at the time when you got the OnePlus 7.
I don't even know what I had. I have 14 updates left on this Huawei Mate RS. It had 91 updates to apps.
Wow.
That's how long it had been since I had used it.
Does it have to keep restarting every time?
Oh, no, not those updates, just app updates. I had 2 software updates. So, yeah.
Mm.
I have 5 phones that I could potentially use if something happens. Other than that, everybody keeps asking how many phones I have. I have 5.
Yeah. Have you been having problem with your computer? I've been having a problem where it says, hey, your computer's ready to update. I choose, okay, update, and then shut down. It shuts down. I turn it back on, and it says, installing updates. And then it says, I cannot install updates, undoing updates. It's done that to me twice now. I'm like, okay, I guess you don't want to update.
Mine did that a couple months ago when I told you it was just rebooting and doing an update on its own. But eventually it finally took.
Okay. It's just so random. I don't know why Windows is like that. Especially since they put out an update. It feels like twice a month.
Mike, you still got this phone? You still got the Exxon M?
I have it.
You said, see, that's in my 4 count. When people say, oh, you got 5 phones, I'm like, yeah, they're not all current phones. But yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Catwoman is going to start using my iPhone 10R. I got to delete all my stuff in there.
Yeah, that's right, because he said he wanted an iPhone. Michael has 6. Mike has 4. What 4 you got, Mike?
Mr. Catwoman says the computer's having a problem because that's too much RAM. There could never be too much RAM.
Yeah, I couldn't sell mine, Mike. It was defective. Can't really sell a defective phone.
Oh yeah, that would be very difficult.
Hey, everybody still got their Exxon M. Man, the Exxon M is the truth. It had 41 app updates today. I pulled both of these out of like their storage areas, and I was like, I'm gonna update my phones today.
Yeah, I had my daughters. They had their friends over. They had like 4 friends over, and I busted out the Exxon M and I gave it to them to play with. They're like, "This is really cool! Whoa!" I was like, "Guess how much it is?" They're like $1,000. I'm like, "Nah, bro, it's only 100." They're like, "What?" I was like, "But you need to be on AT&T in order to use it."
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, I had this phone on T-Mobile. It's unlocked.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think they have GSM.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Oh, look I'm scared of you. Yes, you are way too far into that glass.
It tastes so good.
I had a bad run-in with Deep Eddy, even though I bought some while we were down there. I just knew not to mix it with other things that taste really good because Deep Eddy will go down like Kool-Aid. And then you'll wake up the next morning like, what happened last night? Yeah.
Is that why they call it Deep Eddies? Because you deeply don't know what happened? Like...
I was with my friend, my girlfriend, so I have no worries there. But I was just like, what did I do last night? She said, yeah, I had to pull you off the bathroom floor. I was like, no.
She had to pull your hair back and everything. I wonder if anybody's ever gonna come out with a drink called Blackout. Don't drink too much. Drink responsibly.
Well, that's just like, isn't there like a burger place in Vegas called like the Heart Attack Burger or whatever?
What?
Yes.
That's awesome.
How do you say that's awesome?
Well, it's not awesome for anybody who gets a heart attack. I just like the name.
They have literally had some people go up out of there with a heart attack. Yes.
What? Oh my god.
Mm,
They get the meat sweats and everything, right?
man. Okay. Night Tech is sipping on Jack and Coke. Anybody else sipping with us
Nice.
tonight?
Yeah.
I am
All that
sipping.
your boys like.
Catwoman is guzzling. So
It tastes like juice. Doesn't taste like alcohol.
yes, Deep Eddy. Holla at your boy. LaShawn, you've never had Deep Eddy. It comes in so many different flavors, kind of like 3 olives.
This is how it looks like
While I was
when you
down there,
go
we
to the liquor
bought
store.
peach and we bought sweet tea. And if you mix those together, it's like having a peach tea, but a little bit stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, as you can tell, we haven't really drank that much of the peach tea.
See, that's what I'm saying. Look at
I
Simply
mean,
Best
the
comment. I
CT.
remember customers being wheeled out having heart attacks, but they said the owner died of a heart attack for real. That's
It's
kind of
come
like
full circle.
the dude that made the Segway riding off the edge of the cliff. Like you can't really make those things up. Yeah.
Oh my god, common sense, people. You just only eat half of the heart attacks. They only have a mini heart attack.
I'm angry. This is my angry face.
Dr. Donna Walter said she has 16 gigs of RAM. They can go up to 32. When is a good time to buy memory stick? A month ago on Cyber Monday. But
Spectacular. Hold on. Since you
yeah,
got that bottle, we'll come back to it. The bottle. How what's the proof on the bottle? I think it's 80.
the peach one is 35.
Oh, it's 35, so it's 70 proof? 35%
Yeah,
alcohol?
70 proof. Yeah,
Yeah.
70 proof. Mm-hmm. And then the sweet tea
They're probably both
is
70.
also the same. Yeah, 70
Okay.
proof, 35. What does proof mean? That means it got filtered 70 times?
No.
Oh,
It
okay.
would say distilled so many times or whatever, but
Okay. So back to answering Dr. Donna Walter's memory stick information. Check the price now, because if whatever you have is like a year old, the price drops like every 6 months for RAM. So see how much it is.
where the heck do you keep going, Mike? Are you going to look for a Mate 30 Pro?
I know he said he's been back like 5 times now. He's probably building his Lego thingy or whatever.
Yeah, but see, my thing with this Spec Tech is this is not like first glass. And she was like, these
No.
taste so good. I was like, be careful, be careful. I've been there.
And this isn't even a cup. This is a vase.
It's a vase. You put
Yeah.
flowers in that, huh?
Well, we ain't got no flowers. We have plastic flowers in here. Yeah.
I am mad. You
I
are literally
drank.
drinking out of a damn vase.
You know what? Even when I drink water, I don't like to drink it out of a cup. I drink it out of a soup bowl, which is like this big, because I love how much ice and water you could put into it. I don't even like to use like a regular like 10-ounce cup glass. I'm like, no, I need a lot of water.
There's your answer. Oh, I missed it. It went up the screen too fast. Slow down. Dang it.
Because I guess depending on the brand of the RAM.
There you go.
Tana said 70 drunk people were proof that the liquor was good. I guess that's what proof means. I don't even know.
Yeah, Mike, I'm talking about you. You, Tech King Mike. You keep leaving.
And coming back. At least it comes back.
Since we have
He
all
just
these
doesn't-
nice creators in the stream tonight, is anybody going to stream tonight? For all the people who are staying home, like me and Catwoman, because we
don't
ain't
act
doing
like y'all have lives. Y'all ain't got no lives.
Y'all are right here with us. Like, is anybody going to stream tonight? Because I got a bottle of wine in the refrigerator. That's next.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Catwoman's gonna be here in an hour and a half, around there.
Because otherwise,
So
I'm just gonna harass. I'm a harass Tanner, and he's not gonna like it too much. But Save. Save Tana.
Hashtag safe. See, somebody said, proof be told.
Proof, proof
Proof
be
be
told. We need an
told.
A in there somewhere.
Proof be told. Yeah, I never drink out of a glass. I always use a big plastic iced tea glass. Gotta have at least 32 ounces, right? This is at
Wow.
least 32 ounces.
She said it was a vase.
Look how big it is compared to my head.
See, he's scared.
Yeah. Michael Piper's live stream at 11. All right. We'll see you. We'll see you.
Oh.
Oh.
So, did anybody besides me get tech for Christmas? Like a new phone, a new watch band. Like, Mike said he got to clear with the management. Lord. Did anybody get tech? We aren't talking about marijuana. We're talking about tech.
Yeah. Anybody got tech for anything?
Dr. Donna asked if you
Significant
took
other.
the flowers out before you put something in the drink.
Yeah, Dr. Donna, it was washed. I haven't had flour, but the flowers that were in there were plastic. It's not like there's dirt or anything was ever in it.
Oh, that's what I was trying to get her comment. Oh, that's nice. Tech King's Mike, his grandmother got him a Bluetooth speaker for Christmas. What kind?
Which knockoff?
Did you say knockoff?
Yeah, because that's what's happening on Twitter. Everybody's posting all the knockoff tech that their grandmas and grandpas are getting them.
Raymond got a 11 Pro for himself. Hey, I got
That's
my
nice.
Mate 30 Pro for myself too. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, now let's clear this up. Mr. Catwoman said you didn't get him nothing for Christmas.
No, I didn't. I asked him what he wanted. He said nothing.
Y'all hear this?
He said he didn't want anything.
Oh Lord.
I gave him myself. I am a gift. And I don't buy him anything unless I know what to get him. And he told me he wouldn't tell me what he wanted. He got himself the Xbox One X. That's what he got. Don't judge me.
I'm judging you. Look, because
don't judge me.
Because at the end of the day, even if you don't get them like something, spectacular, like Spectacular Gadgets, you get them a gift card and a card. Like, hey, see, LaShawn said you still get them something. That's it right there.
No, because I've done that before where I've gotten him something he didn't really care about.
I'll follow up with the next comment. Jeez.
I got some 8-hour activity. I do have some 8-hour activities.
Yeah, she in debt right now.
And that's why I'm prepping with this alcohol.
And you late. We're going to add on to that 8 hours. Christmas was last week.
We had a good time on Christmas, though.
I'm glad you did. I had a good Christmas. I can't complain. As long as my child is happy, I'm happy,
Yeah. His son came and slept over too, so that was good.
That's awesome.
Now he got
I didn't know virgins had kids, but I'm just messing.
There are many ways to acquire kids while you're a virgin.
And yes, Tana, I said she in debt. I try to keep my credit current, I can't be working from in the hole.
This isn't a tit for tat relationship.
It ain't about tit for tat.
All right then.
Oh, okay. He talking about something else.
Okay.
Hey, like LaShawn said, get them some naughty coupons.
Oh yeah.
You have to be creative. Are
I'm
you
not creative.
serious? Did you 5 solar panels? Did you get that for real? I know around here a lot of people are doing the solar panels and going to like no power bills. So I'm curious to know if you really did it.
Wow, 5 solar panels. Each panel is like what, $300 or something like that? Michael Puffer said, Mary was a virgin. Exactly. Tons of immaculate conception.
Lightning about to come through y'all roof at the house. You gonna cut that mess out.
Lightning. No, please. Do not strike me down. I never said I was a
See, I
virgin.
stay current. My bill is I'm not in debt.
Cecil said he likes cookies. Well, I know somebody with a dog that can make a really good cookie.
Oh my God, we are not talking about the dog with the paw prints in the no.
Yes. Leaving the gift to our imagination.
Hey, see, everybody's intrigued by these solar panels. Did he ever
Mm-hmm.
respond? I didn't see it if he did.
No, he hasn't yet.
Okay.
He's probably typing a whole paragraph about this solar panels.
Listen here, New York. I have one child, not in other and on the other side. Chill out. Y'all ain't jinxing me up in this piece. Paul some cookies. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not keen. How are you on office functions that require people bringing in stuff? Potlucks.
Yeah, I did it. I brought in mashed potatoes.
I am
Nobody
real.
ate it. I took my mashed potatoes home. Like,
I might buy something from the store. I might eat people's stuff that's bought from the store. I'm not keen on eating everybody's food.
yeah, my mashed potatoes was so good. I was glad I was able to take it home. It was homemade with some good golden potatoes, some margarine. Put
Do
it
I need to put
in
Mike
the
in
stand
timeout?
mixer, and it was fluffy. It was so good, but nobody ate it because the company also brought mashed potatoes
Oh,
too.
well, they didn't want yours then.
Exactly. I was like,
Look, they're
you
trying to keep their
saw?
job.
I put it in the list. I put in the list. I was bringing the mashed potatoes.
We asked if you really got solar panels for Christmas because we wanted. I told you people in my neighborhood have gotten rid of, like the people who have solar panels have gotten rid of their power bills. So I was wondering if
Mm-hmm.
that's the route you were going. Thanks for coming back. I'm really about to start putting people in timeout. I really am.
Because they're
I'm
talking
being
about you
nice.
having a baby.
Yeah, I've been
If she,
I've been
you
nice
wouldn't be
to people
drinking if
lately.
you had a baby.
Right.
You'd be taking care of your baby right
This
now.
is vodka and cranberry pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Look, everybody's intrigued. Everybody wants to
Yeah,
see these installed solar panels.
I think he's working because he's like giving us short answers.
Yeah, he
Yes.
might be working.
My electric bill is like $20. It's awesome.
Hey, that's $20 holla.
Yeah, because even though you have a solar panel, you still need to be connected to the grid. But it's, the electricity bill is cheap. Do you have a generator too? You have to have a generator, right? When you have solar panel, you have to have it on the outside. So when it's nighttime, it's holds all the electricity from the morning.
I put Mike in
Barry Johnson
timeout.
said you should make. Oh, Barry Johnson said that Anthony Knight needs to make some videos on his solar panels.
I definitely did put Mike in timeout. Who wants to be next? Just raise your hand. He said it works for him. It depends on the location of your home. I'm sure that all comes into play.
Tana, he put out a poll on his Twitter and on his YouTube. And he's like, what phone you want to get in 2020?
You see, I responded, he didn't have any imports on there. And I was like, where the imports at?
He changed it. Well, he made a different
Yeah, I
one.
thought he made another one, yeah.
I put none. None of them.
So we letting technically T have the kids for us right now. So
yeah, that's right.
That's all pop back in.
When you gonna come up with another one, technically?
His son is adorable. He definitely is.
I know. He's like just like constantly posting pictures. I love it. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. Cuteness overload.
No, see, so I'm my own person. He didn't get Adrian. I can put people in timeout on my own. I didn't boot him. I put him in timeout.
Yeah, he was not blocked. He did. He was timeouted for 5 minutes. Oh God, Michael Pfeiffer wants to get blocked too.
I blocked him. I didn't mean to block him. I meant to put him in timeout.
Oh, you can undo it.
Yeah. I think he just wants to be put in timeout. There we go.
I was so excited that I got out of work early today. I ran for my life. Ain't had no shoes or nothing, Lord. Anybody got time for that? I got out at 12. I ran home. And I started uploading firmware. Like the things I do. I was just like, and then 4 hours in, I'm like, I need a nap.
They had all kinds of crazy accidents. I'm glad I was off today because right around the time I would have got off work, like half of 277 was blocked off and all kinds of accidents. God. And I'm like, okay.
It's not
good. I didn't work today. People. And I got to sleep in. So I'm good for the night. Sharky.
YouTube jail.
It's just a timeout. There's so many seconds they can't make any more comments. And then if they come back in hot, you know, then you just put them back in there. Listen. Yeah, me and Tana are similar when it comes to putting people or blocking people. I try to give people a timeout first and then they gone. But like if I'm on somebody else's stream and they want aggressiveness, I'll just block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it's disrespectful. Yeah.
Dr. Donna Walters said she had a friend who drank cranberry vodka. She was nasty drunk. Notice she said had. She polished the whole bottle of each in a night. What? Of each? So there was more than one?
How big were the bottles though? Because like last stream I was on, I drank a bottle of tequila. How big were the bottles? Listen, I turned over a new leaf and people didn't like it.
No, we just didn't believe you.
And so I said I'd only be nice to Tana this year and everybody else could go somewhere. So I'm not being nice to everybody. I'll just be nice to Tana because he appreciates it. Nobody appreciated my niceness.
Me?
I'm always nice to you. I've never been mean to you, other than when you assumed we were being mean to you about the note.
That was only once.
Were you drinking that
good
night?
Record.
Was that? Were
Hell
you
yeah.
that night?
I was so upset. I'm like, why are you making fun of my video?
Oh, Adrian's here. And Mike's back. Welcome back, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Adrian? New year, new me. Do you have any New Year's resolution?
I don't do those.
Yeah. Do you have any
Well,
goals?
Donna asked why I timed out Michael Pepper because he came with the same stuff that Mike was coming with. You treat one person one way, you got to treat somebody else the same way. So,
Gotta nip it in the bud.
I'm equal
Ooh,
opportunity timeout person.
speaking of nip it in the bud, I explained to my sister what that meant. She didn't know what it meant because I was telling her a story about how my other friend would say nip it in the bug. And I was like, the bug? What do you mean the bug? She's like, yeah, nip it in the bug. I'm like, no, bud with a D. And my sister goes, what? I thought it was nip it in the butt with a T. I go, no. That's where you nip off the flower at the bud before it blooms. So you stop it before it gets any bigger. She was like, oh. Imagine finally learning this at what? 32 years old? Revelation. She was reading a whole bunch of like grammar things today. One of them was Arthur, write this instead of arthritis. Just people spelling stuff wrong.
Well, I'm looking at Donna's comment. It hadn't popped up here yet. People were having issues with YouTube last week, saying their comments were being deleted. She says every time she types something, it's being deleted before she even posts it. And it's not anything we're doing on our end. I'm just letting you know we ain't blocking nobody, nothing like that. I've been putting people in timeout, but I haven't touched anything from you, Donna.
Yeah. Oh, that's messed up. YouTube, they like to experiment with stuff and not tell anybody.
I was in Jay Will's stream the other day moderating, and they were holding all kinds of comments, and none of them had cuss words or anything derogatory. ADS was there a lot, but I was like, is it really filtering ads?
Yeah. Which is also dumb because YouTube will then say it only affected 0.0%, 0.1% of active users. Like, no, it didn't.
Yeah, I'm not modding comments, y'all, so y'all can stop crying. I've only put Mike in timeout. I haven't modded any comments. So if your stuff being deleted, it's YouTube. It's not me.
Yeah. YouTube, they like to do that. Oh, Michael Pepper just got unblocked.
He's back.
It out.
Yeah, like LaShawn said, the YouTube detectives are watching.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, Tech King Mike, Michael Pepper, I ain't got nothing personal against either one of y'all. Y'all know I'm just putting y'all up. It's all fun. It's for 2019. That's it, I gotta put some people in timeout before the year's over. Like Tana said, it's all good for him too. Nobody, look, you have to be really close to me to offend me or piss me off. I don't think anybody in this chat has done that, but maybe Tana. So
yeah,
y'all good.
Holla at your boy said the YouTube detectives are watching. They sure are. And a lot of the YouTube detectives are robots, so they don't understand context. So they just be deleted stuff.
It's like, oh my God, they're trying to say this. No. I got issues with Mike. Every Mike I know is crazy though. That's a fact. I don't know a sane Mike at all. They're all crazy.
A sane Mike.
Listen, they my people though. They cool as hell, but they all crazy. All Mikes.
Natural entertainers.
And no, Tan, I didn't put them in timeout because their names were Mike. You saw what they said in the chat. You want to go? Well, I can't put him in timeout because he got a wrench. Otherwise, I'll go put him in timeout too.
Kimmy is Mikeist. Why does it feel like time is going so slow?
Because you've been drinking, and I told you to slow
Is
down.
is that the superpower?
The drink slows things down. I've heard people say that
Yeah.
about marijuana, but not drink.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have marijuana.
Mm, I do like Michael Bolton. You like Michael Bolton? Have you heard of
Who?
Michael Bolton? Michael
He's
Bolton.
part of the
He's a,
Bolton brothers.
he's the
He's a
Bolton
singer,
brother.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him being a Bolton brother, but yeah.
There's a whole bunch of Boltons.
Mike, what happened to your wrench though? I was kind of glad you didn't have it today, but I didn't take your wrench away. Maybe Catwoman did. Like, how does Tana have a wrench but Mike don't? We need to made a bunch of y'all mods, so I don't know. That's kind of funny. Hey, see, our dog is there with me. See, Adrian is too. Oh,
Ooh, no,
hey,
nice.
Uno nice. Every year it seems like everybody raises prices. So I don't
That's the
know.
best time to change your prices when the year changes. Oh, well, now that it's a new year, our prices need to go up. It's just things that happen.
Oh, so Mike did something with his channel that caused him to lose his wrench. Okay, I'm just making sure that wasn't anything on our end.
Yeah. Well,
Lord.
also, the reason why they're raising their prices is because of what's that thing that was really good for us, but they took it away from us? Net neutrality. Now they're
Oh.
like, oh, net neutrality is sticking. We're going to go back to our old ways.
So did I didn't do anything to him, but I don't see him. Did somebody do something with Lethal because he talking crazy? I don't even see him in my stream anymore. Oh, let me fix this.
See him?
Oh, he said he
Why
want to
you want
fight
to
one of
fight
us
us?
because he want to go to timeout. Either way, it's like people want to have fun tonight. I'm with them. Hey, we
No,
can all
actually,
have
he
fun.
doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight. He wants to fight with his words. He
Right.
wants to know when is the next Saturday Night Tech fight, so he could come at somebody with words.
Oh, oops. I probably shouldn't have put him in timeout then.
Uh-oh. And you can't undo timeouts.
No, you can't undo timeout. You can do unblock. You can unblock people, but
Yeah. Dr. Donna Walters said she had to pick up forms at IRS tonight. The fellow told me his dad, who kept getting a bill for $0, and last one he said it was overdue. He sent back a
Eric is
check for
here.
$0. The IRS wants a check for $0.
Welcome, Eric.
Oh, hi, Easy.
No,
How you doing?
Lethal will be back.
Are
Sorry,
you gonna Eric, what you doing tonight for New Year's? Just chilling with the Oracle?
Yeah, Eric. What's on deck for tonight?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have no lives. We don't hear talking about what we gonna do
Zero.
after this, after the podcast.
Zero life. Maybe I should work on some coupons after this.
Y'all are killing me. Stop it. Oh, Eric, Eric might have came in and bounced.
I know, right?
We waiting for Eric response, and Eric was like, "Hey, how y'all doing? Bye." Oh, he partying with the wife.
Oh, he just said he's partying with the Oracle. Nice. Perfect. That's what you got to
Okay,
do.
Tana, fight me then.
That was your idea, holler at your boy. The coupons were your idea.
She said, "Don't volunteer me for things." Look, because Mr. Catwoman strikes me as the type that he might have some very devilish ideas for coupons.
Uh, Maybe I should just have him make the coupons and.
Oh, Eric said he's always here.
Yeah, Eric is awesome. I loved his last video too that he
Listen,
did for the
if it
year.
wasn't for Eric, this podcast wouldn't be going on right now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Dr. Don, I don't think anybody understands net neutrality. So,
I do. I understand it. Can I
okay,
explain?
you going to put on a session? Because I'm going to drink my drink if you are.
Okay. Yeah. So, net neutrality basically what it did was turn the internet as a utility versus what it is right now as telecommunications. So, by turning the internet as a utility, it protects people while they're using the internet, because what was happening, and it's still happening right now, is that companies would say you're paying for speed, but then if they feel like you're doing too much, they will throttle people without them knowing. It was not in the contract. It was never said that after you hit this many amounts of gigabytes, then we're going to throttle your speed. So basically, the making it a utility made it so that the telecommunication companies had to be transparent with what was actually being given to people when they signed up to buy internet from the internet service providers. Secondly, it was making it so that data that people use on the internet is all treated the same, because what was happening before is that when people would use the internet and they'd say they were streaming on Netflix, they would treat the data from Netflix differently than the data that you were using on Facebook. So one of their competitors, AT&T, was a competitor with Netflix, started throttling people's internet speeds because they wanted people to use Netflix less and use their streaming services more. Okay. So by making it a utility, it treats all of the data that you use on the internet the same, so that you could not be throttled. So it was throttling problems, transparency. Not only that, internet service providers had the access to be able to see everything that you were doing on the internet without your consent. So people who were getting those types of emails saying, hey, we saw that you downloaded this movie from some torrent. It is illegal to do that. That was wrong, because the internet service providers is not allowed to see the type of data. They were promising speeds. They weren't promising certain packets. So the problem was that they were basically giving people internet and giving them different lanes of speed. So they would say, okay, you have internet now, but when you use the internet on this site, it'll work faster than when you use it on that site. And that was also happening too with people in their cell phones. Like, if you use this app, all of your data is considered free. It's not allocated to the data and the speeds that you're getting right now. So what net neutrality did was put all of the internet service providers in their place and said, internet is a necessity. It should be treated like a utility. These companies do not have the right to throttle you, look at your information, and create separate speeds of internet based off of what internet you're using. So they when Ajit Pai came on, he took that away. So he said, no, it should be treated as telecommunications, which now the internet service providers are slowly going back to their practices of what they did before. That's the story. I hope to help somebody. Is anybody surprised that I got to pee? No? Okay.
I'm not shocked at all. Oh, it's me. Because I was about to go make a run myself while she was doing all that talking. I probably should have did it. But it's fine. How are y'all doing tonight? I can entertain for a while. My apologies to Lethal Emperor. Michael West said no time out for him. He's a good boy. Michael knows how to behave on the stream, unlike some of the people here. And now people are anti Gigi because I put Lethal in timeout. I'll drink to that. Catwoman with the P coupon. So is anybody going out tonight? They hanging out with us for a little bit before they go out and run the streets. I've gotten a bit old for that. I stay in. Anybody going out for New Year's?
I'm speed.
Damn, did you take the camera with you?
Ducky Mike said they will march for justice at midnight. Justice for what? For Lethal Emperor? Aw, you guys are so supportive.
Ain't nobody support my ass when I said, hey, I'm going to be nice this year. You could hear a pin drop on the stream and the chat got dry.
Yeah. We were like, record stop. I wish you had a sound effect like that.
Man, Sharky said he's debating whether he or not to go to a casino.
Oh, casino.
I say I'm staying in too. LaShawn said his whole bones can't. LaShawn, we're the same age. You are not old. Stop it.
My goal for 2020 is to make more videos than I did last year.
Me too.
Perfect.
It fits, right?
I think for the year of 2019, I did 6 videos on my Tech Valor channel.
I'll be listening, so I'll hear anything you say about me while I'm gone.
Oh okay, man,
I'm gonna mute this though, but y'all ain't gonna hear me pee though. All
right. Yeah, and luckily, I one of my videos got demonetized because of Kimmy's avatar, but because it was the thumbnail, her avatar was in my thumbnail, but that got changed real quick and was able to be monetized again. This video is not for children, as you all may know. So Check the Tech said he has the same goal to make more videos than before. I also want to put out more blogs than before. And I also want to make more written tutorials than I did in 2019. So I basically want to do more work. I'm going to hold myself accountable to it. And I think 2020 is going to be a good year. Oh, another thing I told Kimmy was that I'm excited that I'm going into 2020 with 2020 vision. So about, was it 3 months ago? Yes, 3 months ago. I got LASIK surgery and I have not needed glasses. It's the most best thing ever because I've needed glasses my whole life. But now I'm able to see far. When I leave the house, I don't have to worry about whether or not I have glasses. It's the best. I love being able to see. I have 2020 vision. It's the best thing ever.
Hi, back.
Hey, welcome back. Tech King Mike says he wants to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is his real test, and to train them is his cause. Cecil Betty's goal is to hit 700 subs next year. You could get to a G. You could get to a G.
My goal is 300.
300 subs? I think it's very doable for you.
I'm at 226. Yeah. Oh, damn. I didn't put my mic back on. All right.
My goal for Gadget chats is to be monetizable to the point to where we can buy some StreamYard so that way we could stream multiple places at
Yeah.
once. And then also for us to have uh we have a domain with HostGator, but want to be able to have an email with them, so we can have a fancy email, Gadget Chats at gadgetchats.com. It wouldn't be that. It would be something else. But
And people will actually want to leave us voicemails.
yes. Oh my God, that would be great if people left us voice messages. Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes, Sean, I get shocked every day. 226 and I don't have anything on my page. Not worth subbing to anyway.
Dr. Donna Walter wants to know, this is amateur night? No, this is still clean night. It's like a regular night for us. He's still clean.
Yeah, we just happen to be. It's New Year, so we decided we drink instead of having a dry water night. We're pre-gaming for the New Year. So
yeah. Michael Pepper's goal is to hit 1,000 and to be monetized. I think that's very doable for you. Absolutely. Ooh, Barry's spitting some knowledge here. He said, if you have the domain, you can use Zoho Mail for free. Zoho? So am I going to be Gadget Chats at ZohoMail.com? Or is it going to be with our own
where
domain?
the Zoho's at? Oh boy, I'm sorry. Oh boy.
Now you got me looking at Zoho Mail. Let's see what that's all about. Email hosting, ad-free business email. Nice.
No, that ain't your. That's not a solo goal. I'm going too.
What do you mean?
Yeah, read Tana's comment.
Oh, he said his goal is to hang out with the cat couple, Easy and the Thomas couple in person. Yes, that is going to be an awesome goal. We could do it. I like how you guys call us the cat couple.
I like that. I like that better than he's Zolo. Is it Zolo or Zoho?
Zoho. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Thank you. We'll look into it more after this.
Yeah.
Larry, I appreciate you spitting some knowledge. Those who have only a domain might want to look into this too.
My ultimate goal is like all of our Wednesday to get to New Orleans at the same time. Wouldn't that be awesome? Would be,
yeah. We should do it on New Year's at Easy's.
Remember, we were talking about doing it. This was the year we were supposed to do it. Remember?
There's so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Eric, I volunteer you as tribute.
Yes, and Eric, are we having Wired Wednesday tomorrow? We need to know.
I'm sure we will. Oh, Hellraiser also knows about Zoho. I don't know if Hellraiser is a male or female, but they said that there's a lot of other free products and services. That's so cool.
Yeah, Tech King Mike said Mardi Gras. And Tana said, wait a whole year? I don't think we should wait a whole year. We waited last year to wait a whole year, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, true. Mardi Gras is in February, right?
Yeah, I got a Super Bowl cruise in February. That's not going to be doable for me financially.
Well, yeah, the thing right is that Mr. Catwoman needs to know like well in advance for him to take time off.
Right. Same here. The way I'm here. I'm in Chicago. You know, we'll have to plan it out.
Dr. Donna Walter wants to know, how does one find how many subscribers they have? You just go to your YouTube page.
Yeah. You go to the page and it tells you how many subscribers, unless they have it hidden. I think they can hide that. Can they hide that? Yeah.
Yeah, they can hide that.
But yeah, mines are public.
See?
Oh, Tech King Mike, that wasn't going to work for Catwoman either. You need advance notice. You can't just, hey, let's do this in February.
Yeah, 2 months is not enough time.
See, so you still talking about a year from now. We talking about before then. He talking about CES.
Everybody,
We want to get up before next year, okay?
yeah.
Before
And plus,
2021.
if we go hang out during an event, we're gonna be too stressed out
We're
making
not going to
sure
spend
that
any
we're
time with
doing
each other
all the
like that.
stuff. Yeah, we need to spend time with each other. That's what we need to do. Spend time with each other.
Listen, I said he got 69 subs.
Nice. So,
They came like too much giggity.
is there any weird music that you listen to that you wouldn't share with people? Like, let's say you're driving with someone, there's an artist that you really like, but you would never play them in the car.
I play all of it. Look, you're going to find out all the things I like. I don't care whether you're going to judge me on it or not.
Yeah,
So,
I did that the other day. My daughters told me to turn it off. It's her name is Tori Amos, and she basically sings to like classical music. And I love her voice; it's so good, and I love her lyrics. And I'm just like jamming in the car, like, and my daughter's like, I'm tired of listening to her. Change it. I'm like, I love Tori Amos. And I was kind of hurt because I'm like, the cool mom. I'm relevant. But I wasn't at that time. Oh man, I showed my age quick.
Dr. Donna's
With
off.
some Tori Amos.
I can see the sub count for us right here in this live stream, and I'm under my account, not under the Gadget Test account, and it
Mm-hmm.
says 214 right there. So you don't have to go onto a profile page or anything. It's right there,
Yeah, Dr.
up
Donna
under
also said she
Gadget
has
Test.
21.
Yeah.
She has 21 subs, no videos yet. That's pretty good.
Well, everybody's waiting for you to make a video. Like they were excited to hear your voice.
Yeah. I actually had a friend tell me they were like, I'm like, when are you gonna post a video? I was like, I want to wait till I get enough subscribers before I post something. I go, that's not how it works. You have to post the videos that people
Who's gonna
subscribe to.
subscribe to you when you don't have any content? Unless
The
you're me.
logic.
Let me
That
stop.
was their logic. They're like, I don't want to
Mhm.
put anything out there unless there's an audience. It's like, no, you play, you post the video, then you get an audience.
You can circulate if you're circulating the YouTubes like that to get an audience, though you could do it that way. But other
Yeah.
than that, but you got to do a lot of posting on other people's stuff and being in a
Mm-hmm.
lot of live streams. Boy, that post is going around. My mate RS had an update. I posted on Twitter about it. It had 2 updates, and I keep getting tweets like people liking it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the mate RS still works. So 3 of my 5 phones are all Huawei's. Can you believe that?
That's awesome.
So that's why everybody
Huawei
calls me a
girl.
warrior. Hmm
Huawei warrior.
What in the world?
I still have my Note 9. I'm good with it. It's actually like not lagging. I don't have any problems with it. It's just chill. I'm surprised. I thought that it would have been like dying after the Note 10 came out. Like Samsung would have sent like a little message like,
No, it goes. They put a shock to its system.
yeah,
No.
right? It's been
Yeah.
good to me. It's just been chill. Tana. He said it is as cold as a hose heart outside in Chicago tonight.
I don't think it's bad for Chicago though. Not on New Year's. Right now, at least my phone says. Let's see. Oh, that was updated last at 3 o'clock. It is 29 in Chicago.
Wow, that is cold.
It's
That's
cold,
brisk.
but I'm saying for Chicago, that's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the temperature is here now? 49. So we got them by 20. Oh, she's having a conversation.
No, that was my daughter. She was asking if she could stop. Because, okay, this is what happened. My daughter tricked the other one. They were
Uh
playing a video game. Let me tell the story. Go away. No.
oh. Meanwhile, it'll be 68 here on Friday. Oh. You can change your channel's name now, Donna. It's not going to change anything. You just had to tell people when you come in the chat that you are who you are. But I've changed my name. I was Scrumptious Kimmy. I was something else before then. I've had 3 names on this channel, so it's not going to change anything. Like as far as until you make a customized link, it won't mess with anything.
Okay. So this is what happened. So I don't know what game they were playing, but one of my daughters tricked the other one into playing on the other one's account. So she was leveling up on her sister's account instead of her own account. So for punishment, I told her you have to level up your sister's account for 2 hours.
All I'm saying is, Tana, y'all have below 0 temperatures. So 29 ain't that bad. I've gone into work in 12 and 14 degree weather with icicles in my hair. So I know cold. Yes, it gets cold here. But I'm saying for Chicago, that's not that bad. That's all.
Oh yeah, at least it's not below 0. But anything under 40, I'm like, I'm scared. I don't want to go out. I'm staying in my house.
Sharky, I have Google Play services on all of my Huawei's. The new one, I had to install it myself, and there, like he said, there's a 5-minute video that taught me how to do that. So I have every app and Google Play services that I had on any other phones that I've had. And the older phones, of course, had Huawei services already, so they're good. Cecil does not sound like our talk from earlier. What is that?
Cecil, he said, Cecil, does this not sound like our talk from earlier? You guys talking? I don't know what he means by that.
I understand that, Tana. I ain't disputing that cold here and cold there ain't the same. But 14 and 12 is 14 and 12 any damn where.
Why does Lethal Hunter keep talking about women and blunts?
I don't know. Maybe because he's high.
He's having a crisis.
Y'all trying to act like I'm making it like it's not cold. I just said it's not that bad for Chicago. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And he said the wind wasn't blowing there, Donna. So I'm just saying. I've talked to Tana today.
Yeah, I've never been to Chicago, but I've been at the airport, like transferring to another whatever.
Yeah.
And it was windy. All I heard was.
Yeah. It's been windy here all day. And he said it wasn't windy there. But we're going to have a pity party for Tana right now.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
No, oh no, I have the Google Play Store, not just APKs. I have all the Google Play services. I have Maps. I have the Play Store. I got the whole 9. Oh gosh, is everybody okay?
Yeah, she says I don't know, having a coughing fit.
Oh goodness.
Okay, they're alive.
I'm not in the mountains, Tana. Stop talking about the mountains. I'm in Charlotte. I'm not in the mountains. Stop comparing it to the park you've been to. I don't even go to the mountains. Yeah, I go to Atlanta a lot, Lethal. I got family there.
I want to tear open those bags of chips now.
I want some chips too. Because somebody was smacking in my ear eating chips last night. And they sounded really good. I don't even know what flavor they were, but I want it.
My daughter just gave me some oranges.
Oh, you got a healthy snack.
She heard me complain about wanting some chips.
Oh,
she's like, "Here, these managers will hold you over."
Listen, I can complain up and down. You think my son gonna bring me some oranges or anything?
Yeah, that's one of my bad suits. I have my daughters cook a lot for me. Look at your face.
I'm
Yeah,
reading
they.
Beth's comment that is
Oh,
spread out. So, oh, she's putting the .com. Okay. I was like,
mm.
I was like, oh, Tech King Mike. Mike, Mike, get that crown, Mike. Is it flavored? Is it flavored crown? I just said it. Listen, I just said I didn't say it was cold here. I don't have any complaints right now. Sometimes I can go to the beach in February. I love Charlotte. Like we get snow, it's here today, gone tomorrow. We get ice. I ain't got to go to work. I ain't complaining.
I should do a mukbang, like 5 pounds of fruit and just like.
Then it's gonna come out the other end like, yeah, yeah. No.
What do you think happens to those mukbangers?
The what?
Yeah, mukbangers. You never heard of mukbanging? That's where you sit in front of a camera and you eat food. And then you just talk about life and stuff like that. It's called mukbang.
Mike, I love Florida too. If they didn't have hurricanes, that would be like the perfect place to live.
Well, the hurricanes are like not that dangerous anymore. They've like built the infrastructure way better. Don't look at me like that. It's true.
Y'all got crazy people down there too now. Florida, man.
Yeah, just stay home. I don't know what else to say.
Tana, there's no beach in Charlotte. When I say I go to the beach, it's not in Charlotte or North Carolina. So I understand you don't know anything about my area, but I'm not saying it's not cold there. I'm saying average wise, temperature wise, usually y'all are colder than this around this time of year. I'm sorry. Sorry I offended you.
There was a girl who ate a whole alligator doing a mukbang, eat a whole alligator. She was just chowing down.
I like gator tail.
Nah, she ate the whole gator.
Hit me up, Sharky. If you come this way, it's cool. I love Charlotte. I'm a native too, so I can tell you the spots you need to eat at.
Oh, that's awesome. That's why he needs your consulting.
Mm-hmm. Mike said he is the spirit of Florida, man.
The spirit.
Actually, my son is a Myrtle Beach person. I like Seabrook Island, Bald Head Island. Like I'm an island person, like where you have to take the ferry to get out there and they don't drive cars. All they have is golf carts. The only cars on the island are emergency vehicles. I like places like that where you can see the dolphins jumping in the water. Give me those kind of places. Yeah. Give me the bougie beaches.
Yeah, bad and bougie. Dr. Donna Walter said, "Oh my, sounds like she needs a doctor. Oh wait, the doctor's in the house." That's so corny.
Well, y'all killing me with these miscellaneous spellings of Myrtle Beach. Y'all ready? Myrtle Beach. There you go. Oh. But yeah, that's my son's
what part of Florida? I am in the Orlando area. Oh my God.
What
Mr.
is that?
Catwoman's home. That is the garage opening.
Well, why couldn't we hear it like that when he came home? Oh, he didn't come through the garage, did he?
He didn't come to the garage, yeah. He scared the crap out of us. We were like, ah! Yeah.
But yes, my son is definitely a Myrtle Beach person.
Is right on top of the garage.
Yeah, because if I had heard all of that, I would have known he was there when we were streaming.
Yeah. He's a lot like Batman. He'll just show up and be like, ah, you better be on your best behavior.
The only time I was really frequent to the beach for Myrtle Beach for me was before my son in college for bike rallies. So we would go there, and then when you graduated high school, it was always a rule you went to the beach for a week. So you graduate, you go to the beach, you wild out, no parents, you know. People do all kinds of things they regret, and then you come home.
Spectacular guy just thought it was a plane. Oh my God, if that was a plane, that'd be so scary.
I thought it was a garage, but I was thinking, why didn't we hear that when I was there?
Because he was
LaShawn, you have lived everywhere, haven't you? Jeez. Okay. I fly out of Tampa this year for my Super Bowl cruise. I go get on the boat in Tampa for my Super Bowl cruise this year. Being that the Super Bowl's in Miami, we're not leaving out of Miami.
Can I say a
Yes,
random
Tech King
story?
Mike, I did 2 years of bike week. I had all my clothes on though, I promise you.
Random story. I woke up at 5 in the morning to "This is the rhythm of the night, on the night." I'm like, what the hell is going on? I get up, I open up the door. It's my daughter playing video games. She's playing music for the people. And I looked at her like, it is 5 in the morning. I gotta get up in 2 hours to go to work. Go to sleep. Oh. And then I was
Oh,
able to go
everybody
back
wants
to
to see
sleep.
Cat Daddy. Is he gonna get on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll ask him.
Spec Tech, you need to
Oh, he's
come
here.
on the Super Bowl
Come in. They
cruise.
want people want to see you.
There are representatives from all teams,
Come on.
and we don't care who's going to the
See
Super
him
Bowl.
with
We
all
have a
his
ball.
bonnet glory.
Oh, yeah, you need to do that.
I can't hear anything.
I can relay you information, girl. It is a blast.
Oh,
Bonnets,
what's this?
bonnet on deck.
How do you turn this on?
It's on already.
Oh,
Put it in here.
oh, oh. I'm here.
This is how much is left of my drink.
What is this?
Oh, this is drink number 2.
Yeah. Well, it's 1.5.
Water?
It's watered down now. It used to be the peach and this, but it's gone now.
Yeah, Spec Tech, it was 7 days last year because it was their 5-year anniversary of doing the Super Bowl cruise. It's only 5 days this year. And we're
Wait, I just
going
want
to
clarification on
Mexico.
Bike Week.
What?
I just want clarification on Bike Week. So did you ride or?
No, I didn't ride. No. We did ride
were on
with
a bike?
people. Like I got on a bike, but no, I didn't ride a
What
bike.
bike
no.
was it?
We ran into some people from Fayetteville, which was where I was at the time in college. And so they weren't Harleys because here's how Myrtle Beach works. You have
Oh, Lord.
white bike week, which is usually all the Harleys and stuff. But then you
Yep.
have black bike week, which you will have some
Black
Harleys
Beach.
and stuff.
Black
About the same
Beach.
as that. About the same.
Mm-hmm.
But it's black bike week. And there are more rules at Myrtle Beach when it's black bike week versus
Yeah,
white
these so-called
bike.
rules just come out of nowhere and they block
Right.
off more than 90% of the city now, which is
Right.
ridiculously
Right.
stupid.
That's why I stopped going. I was like, they don't want my money.
Yeah, and they don't want black people's money.
Oh, okay.
Bastards.
Spec Tech says she can't take any vacations from January to. You need to go on a cruise regardless, though. I went on my birthday, and I went in June.
Well, anyways, real quick to wrap up the whole bike week thing. It's just one of my goals is to actually own a couple of bikes, 2 street bikes, one custom built and one just looking regular. I've never ridden, but I've always wanted to go to Black Bike Week.
Well, my father, who is now a pastor, used to be the president of his motorcycle club. So I used to ride with my father on his Harley when he rode bikes. So
oh wow, I actually got invited. No, I not necessarily invited, but I was told that if I ever wanted to join the Rough Riders, just holler at me. I could get you in. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I started looking it up, and the Rough Riders in Orlando got closed down for drug running years ago. So there's not one in Orlando. I think there's still one in Miami. And then there's the Georgia chapters and North Carolina chapters.
My dad was in 2 different clubs. He was in the Trails of Thunder and he was in the Outcast. So he rode with both
I
of
never
those.
heard of them.
Yeah. But they're not just North Carolina clubs either. You know, the ones that are spread out through the different states or whatever. So they ride up and down the East Coast and hang out with each other.
Mm-hmm.
If we go on a cruise, I don't want to go on Carnival. They keep having so many bad things
Oh,
happening.
I love Carnival. It's cheaper and the food's better. I went on Royal Caribbean and I was so disappointed by the food.
Did
I was
you
like,
see
I'm
the
spending
one
all this
where
extra money. Yeah.
one ship crashed into the other ship?
I think one of those I had been on too. But I mean, you talk about boats that go out every single week and you're looking at one incident.
Well, no, because earlier, a couple of months ago, one got capsized. They Caribbean has not Caribbean. What did I say? Carnival. They keep having too many problems. Every
Well,
month is something crazy.
There's that one that capsized in England, I think it was. Not England, but somewhere in Europe. And it was the funniest thing ever because the captain was the first to leave the ship.
What
And,
the
like,
first?
something happened to where I think the Coast Guard or whatever they call themselves over there looked at the captain and threw him back on the boat or something. It was the craziest thing ever. But the captain actually got charged because people died on it, so he got charged with murder or something like that. I probably butchered the
Listen,
hell out of the story, but it was the
Beth,
craziest thing ever.
the week before Black Bike Week, all the streets are open at Myrtle Beach. When it's Black Bike Week, they shut down half the streets. There's a curfew that night and the whole nine. So I don't know if you want to call that prejudice, but
Yeah,
it's
simply
completely
just go
different.
on YouTube and look up Black Bike Week. There's a lot of people who document that, and it's
Yeah.
it's the dumbest thing of all time because apparently, back in the day it was like free for all, and now it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. When I was in college, that's when they started cutting back though. That's when we went one year and the next year the road was blocked off. And I was just like, huh? It's like, yeah, I
oh,
ain't
can it
coming
have
back.
something to do with Freaknik or
Oh, that's
Freaknik?
Atlanta. That's Atlanta.
Yeah, it might have something to do with that because
I
that
did 1 year
got
of
shut
that.
down. That
Yeah.
got shut down around the same time too.
My brother almost
when
went to
Myrtle
jail
Beach
during
started doing their
Freaknik.
craziness.
Mm. But that's apples and oranges. That's like two different things. That was like Black College Week, you know?
Oh, I just recently heard of that. I was like, ooh, oh, that went down there? That's
Yeah, because they
in
had
public?
restructured it. It wasn't like it was when I got to college. So Black College Week ended up being in Virginia at Busch Gardens or something crazy. But yeah.
Attacking Mike. He said if it walked like a duck, quacked like a duck, and like a duck, it's racist.
I mean, hey, as soon as you call this one Black Bike Week and you got all the rules and regulations this week and don't have it the week before. Yeah.
Oh, and flipping Sturgis. Sturgis, I heard, is wild. Extremely wild. And that's basically Harleys and whatever's. But basically Harleys out there.
Listen to
So
this fool. Mike, log off. Just log off, Mike, right now.
oh my.
Look, yeah, holla at your boy. It was still going on there. By the time we came down there and went to one, I think I was in college and it wasn't anything like it was in those years.
LaShawn blessed you.
Yeah.
Well, Mike, maybe LaShawn had a couple of illegitimate kids during that time too, so.
Yeah, he over here telling us he ain't got kids, but
Sons.
That random car behind the street next to the tire and the chicken. That too.
weird
I'm too scared
side
to get
note.
on a
Yes,
motorcycle.
Dr. D. Yeah, I believe it was Italy. It was.
My
it was
waiter
literally
today
one
in
of the funniest things I've
Carrabba's
seen.
was from Italy. He had the accent the whole nine. I was like, oh, he was a
It's
little
probably
youngin.
fake.
No, he was a youngin.
How much did you tip him? A
Oh,
lot.
he got a good tip. It was his second day training. He was honest about it.
35%.
I don't know. Let me think. He got a good tip. He got better than 20. Yeah.
Okay,
Usually
yeah,
I tip
it was a
20.
fake accent. It was a fake.
Can we put
It
Mr.
worked.
Catwoman in timeout?
Yeah.
You know, because I've been putting
I'm-
everybody in timeout. Today.
I'm just here to represent Tech King Mike because I am his representative for the night. And Mike, I don't like you no more because you got sword. But hey, that's a different story. I will still represent you.
Why? What's wrong with sword? Why?
He
Yeah.
has it. That's the problem. Now he's gonna make me go to the flipping pawn shop tomorrow and search for a bootleg Nintendo Switch just so I could get flipping Shield.
Wait, I thought you would want to get sword like him.
No. It has to be opposite of him so I can bust him upside the head.
Okay.
because my training is a lot better than his training. I'm just saying.
What is the difference between Pokemon Sword and Shield? I don't even know.
It's just like red, blue, and yellow. Like
You start with different Pokemon.
No. You still start with the three main Pokemon, but the difference is like not all the Pokemon are in one game. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like there'll be some that are specifically for Sword and some specifically for Shield. Plus, I believe the story for the legendary one is different also for each one has the Sword Pokemon and another one has the Shield Pokemon.
Okay, as the legendary Pokemon.
You know, Mike, midnight's too damn late. We marching at 9:01.
Listen, Dr. Donna, in my college days, we didn't have social media, so those were good days to hang out and do what you had to do.
Mm-hmm. Nobody knew unless they were there.
Because by the time I was getting divorced, social media was popping in, and I had a divorce party, and there were more people at my divorce party than I knew because of social media. Like, there were people in the garage, there were people on the stairs, there were like I was living with my brother at that time, so it's just like, where did all these people come from? But it had circulated that much that people were at the party I didn't even know. So
I've never heard of a divorce party.
Oh yeah, I had a sash that said "single again." Yeah, my divorce party was the bomb. Hey, if you can have engagement parties, pregnancy photos, and all that, why can't I have a divorce party?
That sounds awesome, actually.
I had a blast.
I had never been divorced, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, me, I'm just uploading firmware while you guys are talking.
Oh, I'm sitting here looking like Dr. Donna, social media happened. You can't do anything without it showing up on the internet now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Be careful not to mark for just ice. It will hail then. Okay.
Pani.
That's Pepe for you.
So, it's been 2 hours, you guys. We're going to cut this out. Thank you for everybody that came by. We had a lot of people in here. It was like up to 30.
I think it was up to actually 32, 33.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was watching.
I appreciate y'all coming by and this lovely new year. We're going to see y'all in 2020.
Can I get part of this outro too?
No, you did not say your goal of 2020 is divorce.
What? Your goal of 2020 is divorce?
What the heck?
Listen, I'm going to put it this way without sharing too much. I went above and beyond to try to save my marriage before I divorced. But the thing was that I didn't have somebody who wanted to work with me. I took my vows seriously. To death do us part. That's where I was at with it. But, you know, with his activity, I felt he was trying to kill both of us. So that's when I went forward with the divorce. So yeah. I never tell anybody to give up on their marriage. Like, how long have you been married? I was married 4 years. I did 2 of those, him being in Iraq. So,
wow.
You know, I wanted to work through it. My son was here, you know, the whole 9. And so, you know, if you can work through it, you'll be so much better afterwards. No marriage is perfect.
Yeah.
So.
What happened to Tana? He just up and left the stream?
Stop putting him on blast.
I'm just trying to make sure he's not back on that poll because, you know, he can't stay off the damn thing.
Well, he's working on a lot of polls. Polls on Twitter, polls on YouTube, polls.
Yeah, he's working too
I'm
much.
sorry to hear that you've already started working on papers, though. I don't like to hear that for anybody because you go through different stages of grief with it. They compare it to the loss of a loved one. So prepare yourself to go through. There were days I wanted to stay in the bed for a week, but there were days I stayed in the bed. So it's not something where you just file the papers and you're fine. You're going to go through it.
Yeah.
So Mike said he is currently on the poll.
He's trying to be relevant. You know what? The governor wasn't in here tonight. That's very interesting.
Okay, I get it.
I'm sorry, Simply Beth.
I'm sorry you're going through that. Hey, you got my prayers, my thoughts, my well wishes. But it's going to be a ride. That's all I'm saying. I'm preparing you for the ride. because I thought it was going to be easy. I'd invested 9 years in a relationship and 4 years in the marriage. So,
Well, there's one thing you could possibly try. You probably think I'm crazy, but Dave Ramsey's 9-week course or whatever they call it. I can't even think about it right now. Where you sign up and learn about financial freedom and stuff like that. I've heard that it's actually saved a lot of marriages.
hey, holla at your boy. I can't handle another one. So if I get married again, I'm just gonna take that mug out. When I first got divorced, I said I'd never do it again.
Marry another black woman.
I could get married again. Now with the mindset I have now, but right after that divorce, I said I had sworn off marriage. I'm never doing this again. Never. But nah, I could do it again now. But I'm definitely gonna be praying for you, Beth. That's a lot.
Financial peace, that's what it is. Dave Ramsey's financial peace.
Take that. And financially, it's a lot too. It's a lot financially too.
I didn't want to say all that, but
it is. I'm trying to be as real as I can because a lot of people don't know what to go into it expecting. Emotionally, financially, legally, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Counseling session on Gadget.
Hey, with drink in hand. Is anybody doing a post-game party besides Michael Pepper? I just need to know.
Yeah, Tana.
Tana ain't even in the chat.
Miss Alexis.
Look, we'll call him after the live stream's over. I'm gonna call him on speakerphone. We'll do
Miss
that.
Alexis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, holla at your wife. Beth, you'll be in my prayers, thoughts, and well wishes for real. Because I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It's a lot. So
I'm Catwoman.
I'm Mr. Catwoman, the MC and MC Locks in Life.
You were not ready for this outro.
No, and I'm Gadget Goddess. And we are
your homegirls of tech.
Here on the Gadget Chats podcast. See you real soon.
See you next Tuesday. See you next year. Love you. Bye.